Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is TJ and today I'm going to share with you how I keep track of my bills. You know, we all have them, so I figured I would share how I, organize everything in a way where it's easy for me to, stay on top of everything I need. So this is how I store everything. I have this tote. I got it from the tote. It came with a little makeup bag and it also came with like a laptop holder. So in the makeup bag thing, I just keep all of the tools that I need to pay bills of. But one of the things I want to show you is my home finance little organizer. Now this is how I keep track of our home bills. I bought this from Office Depot, but they're pretty much a binder to organize your bills. Okay, so this is what it will look like when you, like I said, it's a finance organizer. It has 12 organizational pockets. It has monthly expense tracker, and it has like a zippered pouch in the back. It up and it has the band so your stuff doesn't fall out, and it's attached to it and it just kind of stays in the back of it. And you open it up and the first page is just going to be like information about the actual organizer. The next page is going to be your yearly overview. So it usually has the year before, the current year, and the year after, just for reference. And then it has a few pages of just blank note paper in the front. But let me just tell you to pay. This is not something that I keep track of my cash expenses or credit card expenses. Like, that is a separate system. This one I use just to pay bills. Up, and it has the month. It will say the month on the side. It has a tab right here that also says the month, and then this right here is a pocket. So this is where I would, the bill. On one side you have your date, you have description, you have amount, you have paid, and right here is comment section. And that's just what I'm reading up. So the way I use it is for the date, I put the due date. For the description part, I just put what bill it is. So, the name of the company or our mortgage, a property owners association, whatever you have, water bill, electric bill, cell phone bill, etc. Then next to it is the amount, so that's where I write the amount that's due. This part right here where it says paid, I leave it blank until I'm ready to pay the bill. And then on the comment section, I keep track of it really depends on the bill. But you can write down like billing periods, you can write confirmation numbers, you can write whatever check number or whatnot. So that's just for comments, whatever you want to keep track of or whatever you want to remember about that bill. As soon as I check the mail, and if I get a bill, I get the bill and I get my binder, and I will go ahead and right away write in the due date. I write in what it is, the amount, and the comment. Right away, just slip in your bills in the way I write it. Now, every month when I sit down, this will be filled out. So my first of the month bills, I will know. Once I'm done paying the bill, I just in green write yes. You could even do a check mark, you could do an X, you can do whatever you like. I'm just telling you guys what I do, and I just write it in green. Paid, I put a yes, so that I know what's paid and what's not paid yet. So it goes on for every month this way. March, April, May, June, all the way to December. You get to the back and you have a zippered pouch in the back. And in the back, I keep stamps, I keep address labels, you can keep your checkbook, you can keep pens, you can keep whatever you want to keep in the, and then in the very, very back, I have a sheet with like passwords and username and stuff like that. I keep it in a sheet protector and I just slip it in the back so that thing just moves every year. Let's say you have a bill due in March. So the great thing is I will go to March and I will just go ahead and paper clip it right to the page. So when I get to March, I'm not forgetting anything, you know. You could even put sticky notes in here, like what you have to do in the next month or the following month. But I have found this so helpful that there's just so many pros. The thing that I've learned is I don't want to waste time, and it's also helped me manage my time a lot better, because I know, okay, on the 1st I can pay 1, 2, and 3. I can pay the top 3 bills, and you know, on the 15th or the 20th, whatever, I'll pay the next whatever bills. You kind of will figure out when your bills are coming in. Even bills that are direct debit, I go ahead and write them in. If they're direct debit, I just write in the date that it comes out on, I write what it is, I write the amount, and once it's taken out of our account, I go back in, I write the same thing as yes in green for the paid, and in the comment section, I just write direct debit. So that makes it easier. And then another thing is you also will start knowing how much money you're actually spending. Whatever, you know, you can just go through real quickly without going through every single file you own. Now, when my husband asked me to help him with, you know, the business, I was how am I going to keep track of all the financials? And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing that I do for home. I love these things. But because we were starting in the middle of a year, I didn't want to buy one of these and we started in May. So I didn't want to start in May and then, you know, waste January to April. So what I went back to office and I got this one. Same concept, but now this one is a customizable organizer. As like the other one said home finance, this one, it's gonna be blank. So you can write in whatever you want. So I just put in our company name and then with a Sharpie, and then at the bottom, I just put the year. This one has the same thing in the inside. You still have your yearly overview and you still have your note pages. This way, it still has the same concept as the file folders, but it's gonna be completely blank. So on these ones, every month I have to write down, you know, the date, description. I just went ahead and copied that one. Date, description, amount, paid, comments, and I just write it in with a Sharp, anything like that. So I just go ahead and write it on here, the month that it's. I'm just telling you guys about this one because, you know, just to kind of give you an idea that you don't have to start it in January. I didn't start in January for the business, so this is just another option for any of you. So that's just the customizable. And it's so nice because my husband will ask me like, oh, how much did we pay this bill in November? I'm not gonna go through to the file cabinet, search for the file, pull it out, go look. This thing is so easy because it stays with me the whole year. I can simply go to November and see, okay, this is what we paid. Easy, you know. This is a great tool to keep you organized because they do run between $12 and $20. They are expensive in my opinion, but everything's already ready for you. Everything's already done. And I'm sure that some of you crafty people out there can even probably make something like this where it has the file folders. I'm just not crafty, so I gotta pay for it. One little tool can help so much. I wouldn't recommend something to you guys unless I thought it's, you know, it's worth it and it really has helped me, because I look through the mail right away. As soon as I'm done looking through the mail, instead of putting it somewhere else, I know that the bills have to go somewhere. I just go ahead and get my mail. I get the bill, I write it in, and I put the bill right in the pocket until it's ready to be paid. Once it's paid, I take it out, I pay the bill, and I file it for long term. So, or short term, or wherever it has to go for that time. So, I mean, it is a little bit expensive, but I also look at it where for $20, it's gonna help me for the entire year to stay organized, and that to me is worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to go more in detail on it, let me know. There's only so much I can show you without showing you the, all of my personal, but if you guys have any other questions regarding it, I'll be more than happy to answer them in the comment section. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.